In December, MetroCall met a new milestone, 3 million calls taken in since they began in 1989. MetroCall is the city's 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week city customer service center. Mayor, this was one of your first projects when you were first elected mayor.
It really was. Back in the middle 80s, when I took office, there was a lot of concern about how do you connect with government if you have a problem? Who do you call? People got confused. They didn't know which department to call, etc. So we decided to have a central number and a central group of individuals that could then computerize, send the problem to the right department, and then get it resolved. And that's when we started CityCall. And then when this merger of city and county government, we changed the name to MetroCall. And the fact that we hit the 3 millionth call, I think just says a lot about, we touched the nerve, we created a mechanism for communication, easy channel to have individuals call for information or for complaints, and gave them a chance to be able to get those complaints resolved. So I feel really good about it. We've got 12 or 13 individuals there every day that are working and responding to calls. And I think over time, we're probably going to have to expand it based on the number of calls that each of them take on a daily basis.
So what are the sorts of things you could call MetroCall about?
A pothole location, a stop sign down, a traffic light on the blink, a street light that's broken, where's the mayor's community conversation going to be this month? Whatever's on your mind, we can give you some guidance. If it's a question that you don't know which government has the responsibility, call MetroCall. We'll look it up. We'll make a decision for you and give you the guidance to whether you need to call the state or the feds. But most of the stuff is nitty gritty. You know, an old junk car has been out here. You know, we'd like to have it picked up. Our neighbor's not being a very good neighbor and they let the grass grow, or they've got a hanging gutter and, you know, we'd like to get somebody to go out and inspect it. Those are the kinds of calls that we get.
I know you call MetroCall quite a bit.
I do. I use it. I mean, I use it a lot. If I'm driving down the street and I see a street light out, if I see a garbage can that's full that should have been picked up the night before, if I see a pothole in the street or a curb broken down, I call it just, I mean, I have it on speed dial, and it's been great. I mean, you know, if there's a dead animal in the road, you know, I call and things happen. That's why we have MetroCall. People need to take advantage of it.
Well, congratulations to our MetroCall staff. You can contact them anytime at 311. Last month, 31 new firefighters graduated from their training program here in the city of Louisville to begin their new career in fire service. Here's a peek at graduation day.
December 21st, 2007 marked the graduation ceremony for Class 179 of the Louisville Fire Department. 31 recruits graduated in all, with 28 working for Louisville Fire and 3 working for the city of Shively. Recruit Timothy Slider was chosen to speak on behalf of the class.
We walk away with a newfound sense of pride, honor, courage, duty, and dedication because we have been taught and are beginning to understand what it truly means to be a firefighter. We are walking away with the same core values that every other man that has ever been fortunate enough to earn the title firefighter in the history of the fire service has possessed. We will represent their history and traditions that will never be forgotten.
This is the first fire recruit graduation class in just over 2 years, and it comes at an exciting time for Louisville firefighters.
It is an exciting time. You know, we're talking about the urban fire department, the suburban fire department. There are about 18 of those, and they continue to grow and expand. But this was the urban fire department. We had 31 officers take the oath of office. That's out of 1,200 who applied to be firefighters in the urban area of our community. And at the same time, we'll be breaking ground shortly on the new firehouse for the Clifton area, Clifton, Butchertown, Crescent Hill area. We'll be breaking ground for a new firehouse in the Portland neighborhood. We'll be breaking ground to expand the existing firehouse on Ashland Avenue, right off Southern Parkway. So there's a lot going on the 21st century reconstruct and redesign of the fire department for the future. So it's an exciting time to be a firefighter, and obviously when you got 1,200 people that apply for 31 jobs, there are a lot of people out there who believe that they too want to be a part of the excitement of the Louisville Division of Fire.
We're looking forward to breaking ground on that. That's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. We're also going to be replacing new equipment for a lot of those fire stations, even the ones that are not getting renovated or expanded.
Yeah, we have a list of equipment that's coming in. We've ordered it last year, the year before. It takes a year or so for it to be constructed, but we're also buying a lot of new stuff for the officers themselves in terms of their own personal wearing gear, helmets, things of that nature. it's an exciting time to be a part of the fire department. There's no question.
It's clearly a highly sought after position if there are more than 1,200 people who have applied for it. Why do you think that that seems to be such an attractive career for so many people?
Well, I think a lot of individuals in the community see it, number one, their interest in public service and the satisfaction they receive of helping other people. It also is a job that has flexibility to it. You know, you're on for 24 hours and then you're off for a day or two, and then you're on again for 24. So it gives you a much more flexible lifestyle to be able to do other things while you're presenting yourself for service to the public as a firefighter and getting the satisfaction of helping people when they're in need.
All right. Thank you very much, Mayor. We'll
bet.
be working on planning out for the next recruiting training class. Make sure to watch for information on that on www.louisvilleky.gov. And when we come back, the Mayor will be answering some of your questions on Community Conversations with Mayor Jerry Abramson.